What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Little Duval has spoken about the Chris Brown situation. And remember, it was a young lady who is suing him for I don't know if it's like $10 million or $10 billion, something crazy. And she said that Chris Brown had assaulted her. Okay. But now Chris Brown, who I believe is just getting ready to release the album, already released the album, he had these receipts. Okay. He played the voice notes of her begging for the D, why he don't want to talk to her, why he's ignoring her, and all of that. Right. And for what I understand, after he played that, she, all of a sudden withdrew her lawsuit. I wonder why. Okay. And before that, many people believed what she was saying. I never believed it. I made a video when it first came out that I didn't believe it, because we all know what's going on. Like, Chris Brown don't have to take advantage of nobody. Women are throwing themselves at the guy. All right. Now, would I believe if he got into a fight or he beat up somebody or beat up a woman? That's more believable because he has a history of doing that. But taking advantage of women, that's like Trey Songz. It's not really Chris Brown. But because he has that history, people always want to crucify the guy. All right. And these groupies that are money hungry, they know that. They know it. That's why they do what they do. You see, they do what they do because, they know that people can believe them. And then once they do it, there is no consequence at all. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. There's no consequence at all that they can face if it's false. All they got to do is say, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. And if they don't get the money, they don't get the money. And nobody looks bad about, nobody looks negative towards them. But I want to tell you something about black men and men in general. When you come out there and you say, oh, this person has done this to me, that man is going to live with that for the rest of his life, even if it's not true. See, they don't get that part. Men have to suffer very, very poorly when women lie on them like that. It hurts tremendously to your character. Okay. And Little Duval has come out and spoken out about this. He says this. Tape music. So if Chris Brown didn't have those texts, y'all would have automatically took the woman's side. Sad part is somebody can come out tomorrow saying the same thing and y'all still would take her side. They need to lock up anybody falsely accusing somebody of rape. Give him a round of applause, Felix, because he is right. He's right. And when people talk about the manosphere, I hear a lot of people calling the manosphere toxic. The red pill community is toxic. There are some elements of the red pill community being toxic. I won't deny that. But why do you even have a red pill community in the first place? Why is there men's rights in the manosphere in the first place? Because of corruption in the system. This is corruption. This is abusing the law. How do we know? Let's look at it. Well, let's look at what we're seeing right here. Okay. You have a woman who was basically butthurt that Chris Brown did not want to deal with her anymore, that he did not want to have sex with her anymore. Okay. She's completely butthurt. So what does she do? What is her mature way of handling situations, guys? I'll tell you how she handles it. By lying. She's going to handle everything by lying. Oh, you don't want to deal with me anymore? Oh, you don't want to be with me anymore? Oh, you don't want to talk to me anymore? Okay, I'm going to say that you did this to me. Well, I'm going to try to ruin your life and get some money off of it. And if I don't get no money off of it, it doesn't matter because I can go on with my life. And if he didn't have those text messages, y'all would be crucifying him. He had to spend all kind of money on attorney fees. And see, this is what I want to tell people all the time. This is why men's rights are important. And as far as black men are concerned, that's why men have to really step up and get, I tell guys all the time, we need think tanks. We need parts in the economy That's why I tell black men, like, a lot of the things that got to be developed for black men's media, black men's development, men's media in general. We got to have industry that support what men do, because this needs to be stopped. And the only way that if it's going to happen, that men have to fund it. Men have to really start being so apathetic towards our issues. Because our deal is, oh, well, man, that's messed up. It's happening to him. But then what if you're not Chris Brown? What if you're the normal guy? You don't have any money. Some lady leverages this on you because she's mad and you don't have no money to fight it. Guess what? You might get convicted. You might go to jail. How many guys are in jail right now for something that they did not do? Because they deleted some messages. They blocked her, you know, or wasn't able to be proven. He didn't have those receipts, and nothing's going to happen to them at all. Nothing will happen to them at all. Why? I'll tell you why nothing is going to happen to them, family, because they can get away with it. All right. Like, and if you're a guy that has money, you can't even have groupies, bro. I tell guys all the time, you got a lot of money, you're making over $500,000 a year, and that ain't really no money in today's world. But if somebody knows you, bruh, you're not able to, listen, I'm just going to be real. You're not going to be able to be out there just having all the chicks you want. You have to always look for somebody going to be mad, especially if you just sleeping with them. Look at Tory Lanez, allegedly what he's going through. You're going to always have that on your back. All right. You have to really, 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 really be cautious, family, of what you do, where you're going, who you talking to. Like, it's sickening, man. It's really so sickening, the extra parameters men have to take, because at any given moment, somebody can just say, oh, this person said this, you're done. And for you guys out there, many of you guys out there believe in dating women you work with. I try to tell you guys all the time, don't do it. I tell you all the time, don't do it. Especially right now in this economy. You're dating somebody that work with you, you break up, oh yeah, he's harassing me. You're fired, bruh. Hate to tell you, you're done. I knew a chick, man, this is the guy I shoot. I worked at a call center. This manager, she used to talk to her every now and again. It was cool. And they was flirting and all of that. And all of a sudden, he started dating somebody else. She took all the text messages of what he was saying to her. Even the fact that she was flirting back too didn't matter. She was like, oh, you know what? Today I feel offended by this. I didn't feel it before, but I feel it now. He had to go. Didn't matter. It was consensual. Oh, you know what? She felt like even now in the workplace, even when I was there, a woman can even feel like, oh, you know, you looked at me in a sexual way. I don't like the way you looked at me. You can be fired, let alone, God forbid, you actually dealing with them. And men gotta take these things seriously. They're not gonna get put in jail unless men start owning media. Men start getting it out there, making economies that buy people and buy rights to get involved, just like they do in Hollywood. That's the only way men's rights are going to change. You got to get involved in the men's economy and create it, help it blow. Start supporting each other in business. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the fresh content at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.